So you want to buy a house in Ontario, Canada. Welcome back, guys. It's Alvir Homes, and today we're going to be talking about how to get you a home in Ontario, Canada. Let's get into it. So the first step to getting a home is choosing an agent. Now, on the contrary to that, you can actually go by yourself, try to figure it out, buy your own place if you can. You know how to do all the paperwork, legalities, and showings and all that jazz. But most people like to get an agent to facilitate all these things. First things first, find somebody you're comfortable with, somebody that's licensed, obviously, somebody that shares you the pros and cons, tells you the good and the bad, and is there to hold your hand, walk you through the whole process. So when you figure that out, you pick a person you like, such as Alvir Homes. You can then move forward with figuring out the rest of the real estate process and getting that deal closed, okay? Second step is choosing your mortgage agent / lawyer. Now, as a real estate agent, what I can do is show you properties, negotiate on your behalf, send in those offers. Most people, they need to get a mortgage. Mortgage is basically a big loan from the bank that lets you pay on a monthly basis to get a big loan so you can pay and buy that house. So essentially, you're gonna need a mortgage agent typically to get you that right rate. Same thing with that, you also need a lawyer. Real estate lawyer is very important. They make sure you get your deed, your title, make sure everything's good and dandy, transfer the funds and all that jazz. So they're the ones that really close it out at the end of the day after your offer is accepted. Me, myself, I actually have a fantastic team of mortgage agents and lawyers that I work with. So if you guys ever need contacts like that, let me know. Third step is viewing properties. Very important in real estate. You want to make sure you get a good feel for your new home. You're going to be living there. You're going to be spending a lot of money on this. So you want to make sure you get a really nice property that you're comfortable with, that you're happy with, and that you like the neighborhood, you like the area, you like the space. So I always encourage my clients to come out, let's do tours and check out places. So it's very important to actually do those showings so that you can actually get a good feel for the space. Step number 4 is offer negotiation time. So at this point, you've seen some places, you say, Alvir, I like these ones, let's throw down some offers, right? So you say, Alvir, I want to put an offer on this. I say, sure thing. So in regards to the offer, you want to keep in mind a couple things. You want to keep in mind, first off, is there any other offers? So as your agent, I would check in, hey, listing agent, are there any other offers on this property? Are we in a bidding war? What's the situation? And then obviously as your agent, I would advise you accordingly based on how the market goes, right? And then with that in mind, you kind of get a feel for, okay, should I lowball? Should I, go over? Should I go at the asking price? Or what should I offer based on the value? And on top of that, we also have to figure out the conditions and the terms and all that stuff on the paperwork. Now, assuming we get all that stuff done and we send in the offer, and then the offer gets accepted, congratulations. You got through the biggest steps in the real estate, and now we just have to close it out. Which leads us to step 5, completing conditions. People usually like to have some conditions. Now, a lot of people can go firm. Firm is when you have no conditions and you just go in raw and you get the deal done. But a lot of people like to come in with a condition, such as mortgage conditions. So a deal that isn't completely 100% accepted yet because there's a condition to be met, such as getting approval from the bank for that mortgage. So that's called a mortgage condition. For example, getting a home inspection condition because you want something checked out. Or, for instance, if you're buying a condo, status certificate condition, which is essentially the report card of a condo or a building, and you have your lawyer read over it, make sure that the building is healthy, nobody's getting sued or whatever, and all that jazz. So those are very important to make sure that the conditions are cleared, and then you waive them off on the paperwork, and your agent sends it over to the listing agent to let them know that the deal is going to go firm. Now, so there's a difference between conditional and firm, and you want to make sure your deals go firm. Finally, last step 6, move in. Congratulations, you've finished the process. Amazing. And now you just have to get the keys. So essentially what's going to happen on your closing day, the one that you picked when you initially set your offer, you're going to have your real estate lawyer, make sure he transfers the funds, make sure you get the deed and title all good, and then they usually distribute the keys later the afternoon, evening. Typically around 6 p.m. you get your keys and you move in. So essentially that's the process of how to buy a house in Ontario, Canada. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And of course, if you ever need any real estate inquiries, you're always welcome to hit up your boy, Alvir Homes. Without further ado, appreciate you guys' time. Hope you guys have a great day. Cheers!